Marriage was first introduced to man by God, so it is very sacred and beautiful. But the modern woman don't want it the way the Bible describes it. So therefore, a man will leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. The modern woman says, no, 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 no. She has her own definition and design of marriage, and that is how she wants it. Wait till you hear what they want their marriage to be like. Hello, precious one. Welcome back to our channel. And if you are new here, you are very much welcome. We always tell you this, that please don't just be a stranger. Hit on that subscribe button to be part of this family. In today's video, we are discussing how the modern woman wants her marriage to be. She doesn't want it the way the Bible describes it, but she has her own definition and design of the kind of marriage that she likes. So without wasting much time, let's get right into the reason why we are here today. If I did not hear this with my own 2 ears, I would have doubted those guys. At first, I heard it from women who are just, top there, the celebrities. So I thought it was fame and money that is getting into their head. So they did not think before saying that. Until yesterday, I overheard them by mistake, a group of ladies saying the same thing, how they want their marriage to be. And I was like, no. I think this is getting out of hand. We must talk about this. We got to talk about this. Guys, this is how the modern woman wants her marriage to be. So they said this: marriage is beautiful. I love marriage. I would love to be married one day. But I don't want to stay with my husband. I want him to just stay far away from me. So we will get married, all right, but we will not stay together. He will stay far away from me when, listen to this, when I want him to touch me. I know you are matured, you know what I'm trying to say. Touch me, not in terms of beating her, like when she wants him to be intimate with her, she will call him to come over. Like, yes, you heard me. She will call him to come over. So she doesn't want to stay together with her husband, to do things for him like washing, cooking, She doesn't want to do that. She wants the man to stay far away from her. And then when she wants the man to be intimate with her, when she wants to satisfy herself sexually, she is going to call the man to come over. Something is wrong about this. Oh, is it only me? Something is definitely wrong. In fact, there is nothing right about this. Everything is wrong about this mentality. Like, how did this come in? Like, how did we get here? I always say this, that when you want to do something to someone, just try it with yourself. Just put yourself in the person's shoe and then think about it. If I were to be the person and someone do this to me, am I going to be happy? When you think about this, when you put yourself in the person's shoe and everything is okay with you, that means what you're going to do is good. Just go ahead and do it, since you do not feel bad about it if someone do the same thing to you. So think about it this way. You are not a wife. You are not a young lady. You are a mother to a son. One day your son comes home and introduces a lady to you, that this is the lady I want to marry. Yes, of course, you can't marry your own son. So you are happy that finally he has found love. So you did what is necessary and now your son is married. So you decided to visit them one day without calling. So you get to the house, you saw your son, and the wife was nowhere to be found. Your son will then tell you that, mother, we are not staying together. She's staying somewhere else. When she wants me to touch her, she will call me to go there. Or maybe I will see her tonight. She has called me and she said she wants me to satisfy her sexually tonight. So I will be going there tonight. Like, this doesn't sound right. This is so wrong. How can a woman think about something like this? I want to get married, but I want to stay separately from my husband. I will call him over when I want him to be intimate with me. Listen, that husband of yours is not a puppy for you to order him around. Come, go. Like, This is so wrong. This is so wrong. I don't know what to say. This is so wrong. It is just wrong, period. First of all, that is not a kingdom marriage. That is not the kind of marriage God introduced to man. And again, let's get this straight. The Bible is not against it when you decide not to marry, okay? So if you think you can't take this, you can't live under the same roof with a man, with someone else's son, then it is okay, don't get married. But listen, don't fornicate as well. Yes. When you think that you can control yourself, you can sit down without a man's touch, you are okay. I mean, you don't need any man in your life. That is fine. That is good. The Bible is not against that. But if you don't want to marry, don't fornicate as well. But if you can't control the desire of this body, then please, you are allowed to get married, but not in the way you want it. Follow the steps in the Bible, because marriage was not ordained by you. God introduced it to you. God introduced it to us. So if you want it, to go about it the way the Bible wants it. Don't design your own marriage. Don't create your own kind of marriage, how you want your marriage to be. It doesn't glorify God. So if you don't want to get married, if you don't want to stay under the same roof with someone, just don't get married. The Bible is not against that. But don't fornicate as well. Control that desire. If you think you are okay, you don't need a man's touch in your life, that is absolutely fine. But don't fornicate. So if you think that you can't control that and you want a man's touch in your life, then the Bible gives you the right to get married, but not in your own way. You can't just tell a man, you can't call. And listen, men are not there just because of sex. All right? I know this plays an important role in marriage, but they are not there just for that. So you can't just tell him to go away, and then when you need him to do that for you, you are going to call him over. I mean, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. This is how the modern woman wants her marriage to be. And trust me, more and more and more of the ladies are saying this, that they want to get married, but they don't want to stay with their husbands. I mean, we have distance relationship. That is completely different. It is completely different. Okay? So maybe you are working somewhere, your husband is also working at the far end of the world, you are separated. It is okay, that is different. Maybe you are in Africa, your husband is somewhere in America, that is different. But for you to be at the same town, I mean, the same area, not even the same area, like there is a possibility of the two of you staying together, but you've taken a decision as a woman, and it is wrong. It is also wrong when both parties sit down and think about this. When even the man understands that, okay, fine, let's stay away from each other. When you want me, call me, or when you want to get intimate, we will get together. It is so wrong. This is not how the Bible wants the marriage to be. Marriage is sacred. It is very beautiful. Please, I don't want us to paint marriage black out there for the young ones who are coming to fancy, fornication more than getting married. Marriage is not a bondage. It is not prison. When you get married, you're not selling all your rights. In fact, it is very beautiful for you to get married. Marriage is sacred and it is ordained by God. Please tell me what you think at the comment section down below. If this is just me, because I don't see anything right about this. This is not normal. How did we get here? How did we get here? For a woman to be okay and proudly say this out loud. I mean, you want someone's son to put a ring on your finger and call you Mrs. when you don't want to do anything related to it, what a Mrs. does. You want to become a wife when you don't want to perform the duties of a wife. Like, this is not normal. This is not normal. So please, if you're watching me and you can't stand living with a man under the same roof, listen, you have your rights. In fact, you are allowed to stay single all your life till you die, and you will make it to heaven if you don't fornicate. So there is no need going to worry someone's son. Don't get married when you can't stand waking up every day with a man, going to sleep every day, seeing his face the first thing in the morning, and him being the last person you see before you sleep. If you can't stand that, please don't get married, okay? Don't get married and paint marriage black to the world. So there was these two people fighting, and someone was like, why are these two fighting? And there was this young girl passing, very young. She said maybe they're husband and wife. So we've painted, this is how we've written the name of marriage to the world, that husbands and wives always fight. It is never like that. Marriage is not for the old, but for the matured. Someone can be old as 40, get married and then behave like a 14-year-old girl. And someone can marry at the age of 20 and will behave well, will know how to, handle the marriage, will know how to care about the marriage, will know how to go about the marriage, and she will have a peaceful and wonderful marriage. So marriage is not about you being old, but it's you being matured. Having this mentality that I want to get married, but I don't want to stay with my husband, not because it is needful, but because that is what I want. That means you are not matured and you are not ready for marriage. So please don't go for it. Stay single as you want. So now let me tell you a story of a man who lost his life because he was not staying in the same room. Yes, I said room. They were staying in the same house, but not in the same room. So it was a big house. So, a lot of rooms are there. So the husband has his own room and the wife also. So, they don't sleep together unless they want to be intimate. It's just like what we are discussing. So now this man had an attack midnight, and he wasn't able to scream. So he was just fighting on the bed, trying to, throw something on the floor for the woman to hear that maybe something is happening in the room. So he fought and fought and fought, and finally he came down from the bed, and the woman heard something and said, I think something just fell down. So let me just go and check on my husband. He went into the room. She went into the room, found the husband lying on the floor. She rushed the husband to the hospital, and it was too late. The man died. Okay, so in the ambulance, the man started to tell her that I was struggling to mention your name, to scream, all right, to call you, but I wasn't able to do that. If you were sleeping near me, I would have been able to, hit you for you to know that something is happening to me, and now I'm losing it. Before they got to the hospital, this man lost his life because he was not staying with their wife in the same room. This is one of the benefits of you getting married. When two people are together, it is better, far better than one person. So please, if you're not ready for marriage, don't get yourself into it and make a mess out of it. You can only be the best version of you in Christ Jesus. Stay blessed, take good care of yourself, and don't wait to get a reason before you get happy. Be happy, genuinely happy. Be happy all the time, because happiness is a medicine for the body and the soul as well. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time in my next video. And please remember to subscribe to this channel, like my videos, and share with your family and friends. Till we meet again in my next video. I love you. Take care. Bye.